All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome Monday. How's everybody doing on this lovely 22nd? Good to see you all. Michael, Greg, Lewis, good to see you all. Everyone on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Welcome back, cyber traders. Hopefully, you know what? I feel really bad. I forgot to do this. I just want to wish everyone a happy Father's Day. I got 3 wonderful boys. Today's my first son's birthday, the 22nd. So we're gonna have a little bit of party for him here at the house, a little social distancing. So I wish my son Alex a happy birthday. But also, I want to wish all the Father's Day. I actually think we should come out with a new holiday. Okay, you hear about Mother's Day, Father's Day. I think we should come out with a new holiday. We should have Grandma's Day and Grandpa's Day. Don't you think? I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, why don't we have Grandma's and Grandpa's Day? Like there should be right, Leo. I think we should make a little petition to start a new day on a holiday on that. We'll do one in September, right? Yeah, there you go. Like it. Love it. All right. What do I got going on over here? All right. So good morning to you too. Good morning, everybody. All right, guys. So listen, we're going to talk about what happened on Friday. We're going to talk about what's going on this morning. Obviously, you heard the news regarding the lifting a lot of things here in New York. They're going to do outdoor seating and stuff like that. So I think that's going to change the market a little bit. I was out all weekend on my boat over the weekend, and I'm driving up to restaurants. I'm telling you, I don't think anyone's really taking it the social distancing that seriously as much as they should. But I think a lot of people lost their patience, and they're really kind of enjoying getting back to everyday life, which is, I guess, a good thing, a healthy thing. People are out there and working and talking, so that's actually working out pretty well. But with that said, listen. There's a lot of things that we're moving regarding, especially what happened on Friday. For everyone that was here Friday or you missed Friday, I'm telling you right now, this whole airline cruise thing to me is a fake rally. Okay. I'm just gonna bring up Delta really quick because that's really the pioneer of all the airlines. I mean, look at the long-term chart right there. So we had a nice little pop, right? But we had major resistance levels back here at the end of March. It kind of tested it. I mean, granted, if you own it at the 22s, the 23s, that's not bad. Grandpa's Day is September 13th. Oh, there we go. So there is a Grandpa's Day then. I guess I'm not a grandpa. That's why, thank God, But it's on a Sunday. All right, anyway, but getting back to about all these airline stocks, guys, listen, there are so many stocks that are just breaking higher highs, and you have to learn how to trade regarding about, not that you can't make money a year from now, Adele, but it's all about you're in an opportunity where the market is very, very volatile right now, and you want to try to make as much as you can in a short period of time. And obviously, granted, there are some things that are a little too expensive, and we'll talk a little bit about those. And there are some things that, you just got to see what's going on. Last week, I did do a video on, and I'm actually going to do a class on it this week on Thursday about short squeeze. I think short squeeze has a lot to do with what's going on right now. I mean, some of these stocks that you guys been watching in the Cyber Group room are just like unprecedented. I'm like, you've seen things up not 10%, not 30%. You're seeing things 200, 500, 800, 1,000% in one day. And people are like, oh, why is it up? I know why it's up. It's a short squeeze. Because how do I know? They come straight back down. But it doesn't matter to you because you could just make money. That's all that matters. So let's go over a couple of stocks that did trade on Friday, and then we're going to go through the watch list. Remember, today's Monday. I know we have a lot of new people that are starting today here in the Cyber Trading University trading room. Hopefully, you guys were able to watch your videos over the weekend. Watch the crash course on day trading. Understand the lingo we're going to talk about. If you have not done already, please go do it before you jump into the room. Because I'm telling you, you think you know about trading, you don't know nothing about trading because there are things in there that you have to understand the certain lingos that we use. So, need to know if stocks break higher highs, lower lows, if there's some shakes, iceberg orders, all those things, you got to know what to look for. Because remember, I know a lot of you here and you want to do this, but some of you, it's not really for you. And that's okay. but at least you're going to find out the real truth of what it's like to be in the original trading room. Now, let's go over a couple of stocks that traded last week. So basically the market tanked. There was a lot of good shorts on the cruise stocks. I don't need to go any airlines, so I don't need to go through all the watch list of this stuff. We all know what they are: the American Airlines, the JetBlues, the Royal Caribbeans, the Norwegians. I mean, like I told you, be very, very careful and not getting suckered in these stocks. I mean, listen, who's running into an airline right now? Okay, who's jumping on a cruise right now? Okay, I mean, I know they're giving great deals. Okay, let me reserve for 2 years from now, 3 years from now, because people do have like short memory, so they kind of may forget. But hopefully that by that time things are going to clear up. A couple other stocks that did move. CLDX was a really, really nice pop. Okay, you can see here on the long-term chart on the right-hand side, the stock not only has been a good day trade, but it became a good swing trade. That stock ran from $3 to $13. And let me just move this over here on the intraday. So you can see here over the course of the day on Friday, it just was like an animal. This thing just kind of just went from the $10 to $13. Very nice. Did a little bit of a shake, went up, a little bit of shake, went up, a little bit of a shake, went up. So it kept breaking higher highs. Nice little stock. I know some of you guys did really, really well on that. Overstock, OSTK, another one. Stock's breaking all-time highs. This stock has actually been a really, really good swing trade. We've been talking about Overstock since a lot of us couldn't afford to trade Wayfair. Okay, very similar. I said, listen, Wayfair, very expensive stock, probably the best performing stock in the coronavirus. Stock was 20, went right back to 200. Okay, but when you look at this stock, $4 at 25 now. Stock has been a pretty good move. It is kind of volatile. I mean, you could see some of those bars right there in the intraday. I mean, this stock goes from 20 to like 19. I mean, $3 swings is pretty volatile to me as a day trader, but as a swing trader, if you trade a little small shares, you did pretty well on that one. But it went against the grain a few times, but it was a perfect trend stock. Also, the ODX, the CODX was also a really nice one. Not a huge winner, but you could see it right there from 9 o'clock in the morning. It ran from 9. It went from like 15 up to about 17, 8. Not really a big winner. Friday wasn't really a great day, personally. I think the only good one out of them all was the CLDX. But she was a little bit on the volatile side. Remember, as a day trader, you have to understand that not every stock trades exactly the same. What I mean by that is they all go up and down, supply and demand, but some of them are a lot volatile than others. And, and if you're a student here at CyberTradingu University, and we covered this last week in class, there are stocks, and I'll bring this up every morning. It's called the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. Okay. So you got to make sure when you're trading those stocks, the 3 T's is the first T is the most important T because what that means that when you buy something, you're already losing. You got the spread, you got the commission, which is probably zero, but you didn't make any money until you sell it. And it's amazing how till to this day, people even take the class still don't understand when they bought it why they're losing. It's the most important T. And let me tell you, if you're new to your CyberTradingu University, I know it's a little bit beginnerish in the beginning, but I'm telling you, at least you're on the same page. You got to make sure you get past that first T. Forget about the trend, knowing, oh, look at the chart, it's beautiful. That is worthless if you can't even sell it. There are times you could buy a stock. As soon as you buy it, you'll be down, on 1,000 shares. Stock's got a 20, 30 cent spread. You're already down $200, $300, $500 like that. You have any idea what a $300 loss is on a trade? You do that every day. That's a $50,000 at the end of the year. That's out of your pocket. Oh, but I broke even on it. Finally, I made 300. I broke even. You're not in the break even business. So it's very critical. Some people think they know what day trading is. It's all about that first T, guys. The most important T. All right, so let's go through some of the stocks that are moving on the watch list. So there's a couple of stocks here. There were a couple of them I didn't, I kind of had a little bit of a change of heart. I got about, I don't know, probably about a little less than 10 here. I'm going to start off with the worst, and then we're going to go to the best, okay? So I want to start off with the EVOK that moved this morning. So EVOK, you could see had a obviously it gapped up, but got halted. And it's kind of holding here around the $4 price range. So this was another stock that we traded on Friday. But you could see that from 8 o'clock this morning really doesn't have a trend. It is up 83%. It's actually up higher than that. Another issue, penny stock. How do we know that? Look at the tenths of the penny. So it's kind of hard to see where those orders are, the iceberg orders. So I kind of lost a little bit of a change of heart for this stock. But am I going to hold it against it? No. If the stock is moving, starts breaking highs, I'm going to put it on the watch list because there's sometimes you see these silent runners in pre-market and they take off. Here's another stock, SINT. Stock has basically had a nice little push. It's making a little higher high right now. It's up about 200% in pre-market, but once again, this is all about gapped up from Friday. Another penny stock, so I'm not really a fan of it. Okay, so here's a little bit more of a NASDAQ national stock, and how do I know that? Because there's no tenths of a penny. But TX, another one, 8 o'clock this morning, had a nice little pop, went from 230 to 340, then backed off. It's up 41%. It's got a decent spread, but like I told you, not a big fan of it, but I like it because it is up about 40%. I want to see if somebody comes in there at 9:30 this morning and has a change of heart. Now, let's talk about the ones that are equal. Something I thought was obviously. Now let's go to the this is phase 3 watch list. Go to phase 2. BYFC. Okay, so this one, I don't know what the hell happened to this one, but this thing was up literally was $1.50. It ran all the way about $7. It's hovering right around 4. It just popped right now at 9 o'clock. I know some of you guys jumped into it. I can see a bunch of you in the trading room. Some of you jumped into it. So that stock, you could see went from 4 to 440. Did I put it on my level 4? This one? No, I did. Oh, I did actually. Actually, I did. I'll show you what I got right here. There's a big order out here. You can see right here, 19,000 at 450. Looks like it got pretty close to it. So, but there's a big buyer just came in right now. You could see it at 417 to 414. You got 24,000 and 19,000 right there. So you got a lot of buyers coming in. So that's why the stock's starting to tick up right here. So listen, follow the money, guys. It's all about the money trail. Okay, next one on the watch list, MVIS. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to change the heart of this one. Scratch that. All right, let's talk about the little better ones that we found going into this morning. So we got IDEX. Okay, so this one stock, we've been trading this stock the last couple of days. This stock has obviously not only been a good day trade, it's been a phenomenal swing trade. Stock started around 40 cents, built a gorgeous Fausto flag right here. You can see it on a long-term chart. And then it finally had that consolidation. Boom, the thing just took off to 240. Stock's at 290. Very tradable. I would probably give it a level 2 category to trade it, but stock has been a fun stock to trade. I know a lot of us have done really well with it. LMFA. Oops, typed in the wrong window. LFMA. Okay. Why am I not coming up? There we go. So here's another one up 15%. There's another stock that we traded it not too long ago. This one from $1.50 to $4.50 came right back down. Was a great short squeeze, and you could see now it's starting to tick up again. It's got a nice little trend spread. It's okay, a little bit bigger than I would want, but the stock, we've made a lot of money trading this stock. Stock has done really, really well. And by the way, for all you students out there, we're going to talk about this week. You got phase 2 coming up. And in phase 2, we're going to talk about journaling. So go back to your journals. We traded it. If you didn't trade it, you should have, because I tell you, everybody should be in every stock that we're in. And if you don't want to chase it, just trade one share of the stock, so at least and have it in your journals and go back and review it. Because I always tell you, you're going to trade the stock again. It's getting somehow, some way, you're going to come back to it. And we all know it because when you see a big spike like that long term, we were in that position. All right. Now, what else? Okay, there are a couple of swing trades I want to keep an eye on. Space has been also a very good stock that's been moving. So Space, there's another one I called out this morning that's doing pretty well. Stock, I've been a big fan of Space, and you could see right here, it really didn't come back as much as the a lot of other stocks, but I think this is a little bit of a silent killer. I actually own this stock as a swing trade. Okay, I took a little bit of a hit in it right now, but I held it. I own it right around, I think I own it right around like $23, $24. Honestly, I should have averaged down around 15, but I love the company. I love what's going on with it, but she's coming up pretty strong. And I might average down right now. Listen, I lose money too. Okay. So don't, I win more than I lose, and I know how to take my losses. But listen, any trader tells you that he doesn't lose money, do yourself a favor, run as far as you can. That's the most ridiculous thing you probably ever heard. It's like, oh, I never fight with my wife. Never. We have the greatest relationship. Oh, really? Okay. Then you know something's wrong. All right. So anyway, that stock's moving pretty well. And we got VNet also want to put on the watch list. That one, a little bit quiet, not too much volume. I like the idea of it's testing higher highs, breaking all-time highs, which is very important for this stock. And the only thing I have an issue is there's not too many sellers, but I see the buyers coming in. You see them right here, 2,700 and 4,000, 4,700. That's a good sign. Okay. That's another one to keep an eye on. And then listen, I forgot to mention this one because she's moving it again. Shell. We killed it on Shell last week. Killed it. Oh my God. This was the one that I forgot to mention earlier. But Shell was just unbelievable. It happened in pre-market though. This is all pre-market move. You could see it right there. But then once we made money in pre-market, we were done with that stock. So, but anyway, keep an eye on Shell. And there's actually no warrant on this one too on Shell. But I would keep an eye on this one right here. Another one. So a couple of the stocks that some of you guys are bringing up. Anyone, cyber traders, anything I miss? The NVTA. NVTA's got a nice little push. You could see it's breaking all-time highs right here. It's right around the 22s, which is right around here. Not a lot of orders, though. Got good volume, 181,000. I like that, but you see she's starting to pick up some volume right here. It looks like she was kind of quiet right after around 8 o'clock, but that one's pretty good. I'll put that one on the watch list, the NVTA. And anything else I'm missing? Evoke. Once again, penny stock. Just be careful with that one. SCT. Stocks breaking all-time highs. Another penny stock. Got to keep an eye on it. Anyone else here anyone in the YouTube channel? Okay, Michael is saying, what about the LMAO? Not a stock. I guess that's a joke. All right. Ruben says IDX just went through 20,000 seller. IDEX. Let me see that. I have it on my watch list right here. Yeah, it looks like he just got executed right here. But you got to see there's the problem. IDDX, and you can see here in pre-market, major resistance levels right here around $3. Okay. That guy's got to get taken out. You got a 90,000 share seller and a 66,000 share seller. Now, listen, I don't need to convince everyone in the Cyber Group room, but there are some people here on YouTube and Facebook Live, and I know you guys want to trade. You probably took course to other people. When's the last time someone ever showed you a 150,000 share seller at a price? Are you going to question that guy? Okay. Are you going to actually question that person and doubt him? Because if you did, and if you did at 845, you kind of got crushed because it came all the way back down 260. You better follow the money, guys, because you could just throw every indicator out the door. I don't know why people use these damn indicators. They do not work. They do not work. They work for swing trading, work for investing. It does not work for day trading. Okay. What does work is you follow the damn money. That's what you got to do. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye. Now, listen, you want to see what happens to that guy? It's going to get tested. We want to see what's going to happen to that guy. But you see right here, long term, he was out there for a while. And who knows how many more shares he has on the back end of that thing too. All right. Ruben says it's trying to break. Like I said, you got to keep it on. We'll keep an eye on it. But 9.5 million shares is a lot of damn shares. Listen, the market's not even open, and look, it's trade that many shares. All right. All right, guys. We got about a little less than 10 minutes before the market is going to open. All right. So just give everybody a little heads up what's going to happen. Remember, today is Monday. Don't get too cocky. Okay. A lot of people I know it's a nice week. You want to start fresh. Maybe you had a great week last week and you're getting cocky. Maybe you had a bad week. You want to make it back. Maybe you're new. Mondays are not always the greatest days. Okay. We did have a couple of good Mondays, but Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best weeks of the month. Okay. Of the week to trade. So be very careful with jumping in. Not a really big list, not a crazy exciting, which is okay. But we'll always find something new that will come out when the market opens up. All right. So anyway, guys, so remember, if you're watching us live right now, we'll be back at 2:30. Cyber Group members, if you're new here, I know a lot of you guys, your trial starts today. Please understand something. This is not a trading room. Okay. I mean, a teaching room. This is a trading room. So please just sit back and watch. I always tell everybody, I'm going to say this all the time. Do not look at me. Don't judge my instructors. Don't judge on me and my winners. That does not make you money. What makes you money is see if other people make money in the trading room. Okay. I know I'm good. I'm a great trader. I'm not need to brag about it. You know, I need to go through all the feathers in my cap. That does not make you money. Being a great trader does make you a great teacher. All right. So you got to make sure that you got to see if other people make money in trading. All right, guys. So with that said, good luck. Happy trading. We'll be starting live commentary in the Cyber Group room in exactly at 9:30. And like I tell everybody, if you make it fast, quit fast. Make your money and run. It's not a Jimmy Buffett. All right. Just take your money. You focus on your day's pay. You do your journals and get ready and come back on Tuesday. Okay. That's what this is all about. Don't believe everything you hear about. It's not a full-time job. And if you're watching West Coast and you're still watching this on a video, don't worry about the afternoon. It's just as good. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.